Welcome, everyone, to Charlotte and the Dukes Mayo Classic. A lot of buzz and buildup as we kick off another college football season here today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The back's got it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they get him down after the completion. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Receiver makes the catch. Good enough for first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. So they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
Well, that's the gift of having a running back with this kind of speed. Forget about worrying about the inside of this defense. Get to the edge, use his speed, and walk into the end zone.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Third down after that running play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Snags the quick throw. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. On the run, it's Fowler. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Motion now from the tight end. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This one is right through, and they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They're going to run it. Tackled up near midfield at the 48. The gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Here's a 1st and 10 play. They'll try the option play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. But those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
The ball is on the ground, but this running back has got to be elated that somehow he's able to get it back. I'll tell you who else is elated. The play caller and his head coach on the sideline.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, handoff. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Oh, they stop him short. Defense stout here on back-to-back plays.
But the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Extending the play now. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the 1st down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the completion made. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground in a turnover.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Pressure is coming. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the ball rolls dead. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Direct snap to the back. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using his legs. It's Fowler. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's a short completion. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Makes a quick catch. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it.
It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble. Second, the coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field, looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's the throw deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. It's a low punt, and he's muffed it here in these rainy conditions.
Boy, at this point in the game in the fourth quarter, trailing, a chance to get the ball back, and you fumble. I just don't know how many possessions or opportunities they're going to get after this.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times, he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, and he's likely going to go over the century mark.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Fowler. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead, but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. LSU is now operating in the red zone. They'll work the clock here with their running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. He's got it near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
And the defense gets these guys to third down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Defense makes the stop after the completion. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
They've converted 2 of 3 so far on fourth down, and they'll stay aggressive here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He did. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kurt. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.